This lens cost me just under $48 from AliExpress, but is it any good? Well, this is made by a company called Roadfisher, and it claims to be a 55mm prime lens. But aside from that, it's fair to say that this is unlike any other lens that I've ever tested before for a few reasons. Firstly, it's made from wood, obviously. Well, the outer shell part is at least. The rest of it appears to be made from a decent quality metal, and overall, it's actually pretty nicely made for such a cheap lens. Now, because this was originally designed for Canon DSLRs, in order to use it on my X Pro 2, I first have to attach this included adapter, which works well enough, but does slightly ruin the aesthetic a little bit, but I guess you can't have everything. But anyway, looks aside, this has some pretty strange mechanics too. You see, the only moving part on this entire lens is this brass lever here, which is obviously used to control the focus point. Now, although this does work fairly well, the problem is that your hand just constantly gets in the way of the front element as you're twisting it around, which obviously blocks your view and then makes it harder and slower to achieve sharp focus. And if you accidentally twist it a little bit too far, the entire lens element falls out onto the ground and into the dirt, which definitely didn't happen to me on a shoot because I am a professional. Anyway, what makes this worse is, as you can see, this lens element is greasier than a hooker's bed sheet, so you have to be super careful not to get any of this unwanted fluid onto your hands. Put that back in there. Ah!
You stupid monkey!
Now, adjusting the aperture is also fairly strange. There are two settings to choose from, f7 or f5.6. And to switch from f7 to 5.6, you need to unscrew this center part from the lens element, like so, which, let's face it, you're gonna put that down somewhere and lose it forever. But what's the image quality like? Well, as you would expect for a lens of this price, image quality is very soft and hazy, even when stopped down to f7. But that said, I can't say I hate the final result. When paired with a complementary color grade or film recipe, this actually provides a really pleasing retro-like finish that I am totally here for. What do you think? For less than $50, would you buy this lens?